Happy New Year and welcome to Find Joy Adventures. I'm Randy
And I'm Nellie.
and we are super excited for 2025. We've got some exciting new videos for you and we're excited to bring one today about running.
How many of you have a New Year's resolution to start running? Well, this video's for you.
Okay, so today we're going to show you how to make your New Year's resolution fun so that it's easy to stick to. Make it fun and you will stick with it. A New Year's resolution that actually lasts. Now, contrary to popular belief, running is actually good for your joints. The key is that you have to have recovery in between. So we're going to give you a few tips so that we can show you how we've made running fun, enjoyable, and mostly injury-free. And we want you to join us for a New Year's resolution that sticks and that's consistent. Consistency is the key.
So the number one thing is you have to start off slow. And I mean slow. Also, make it short and make it fun. Because tip number one is what Randy had said. Consistency is very important.
Yes, and consistency is why Nellie has done so well with her running. And she has run 13 marathons, including Boston and New York, which was a really exciting one. We just did that last year. And then this year, she'll be going to Chicago. So we're excited about that. But consistency is key. And the only way you're going to be consistent is if you start out slow and short distances, so you get rest breaks in between.
If you're new to running, I would suggest go out slow and start off with, say, a mile. Go out and do a run slowly and then take a walk break. You don't want to overdo it because that'll lead to soreness, aches and pains, and then you're not going to get out again for about a week because you got to recover. So in order to be consistent, you got to take it, roll it back and take it slow. I started off running over 25 years ago and I just started doing marathons in 2017. So that gives you an example of taking your time to get to your bigger goals. Start off small and make it a small goal.
I started running just 2 years ago, but before that, I was nearly an elite level cyclist with 10 state championship medals and 2 national podiums. But coming to running was a complete beginner, different muscles and everything. So when I first started running, I actually ran less than a mile and I ended up walking half of it. However, that actually ended up being a good thing because that's one thing we've learned. Don't be afraid to mix walking with the running. Like right now, we can take a break and walk.
And take in the beauty and the nature and the beautiful weather. Take it all in. Running's got some great benefits as well. It's good for your mental health. It reduces stress. It keeps you outside and in nature. And it just uplifts your soul.
One thing that we've discovered works really well is to run for 10 minutes and then walk for 1 minute.
But you want to also lead up to that 10-minute run. Don't go out there and run for 10 minutes if you're new to this. Like I said before, go out and run maybe a mile and then walk a mile or walk a minute. Don't overdo it. It's okay to walk. When I train for my long distance marathons, we go out and run 10 minutes and walk 1 always. It is the staple to endurance and building up. Another great tip to keep you motivated and accountable to running is sign up to a goal. Look in your local community and find a 5K run to start and sign up. And then give yourself the time to train for it. And knowing that you've got a race coming up or a run event, you'll get out there and train. and run. Make it fun.
Very motivational. Another thing that helps with motivation, it's good to get out with nature and run on your own, but I also recommend finding a running group or at least another person to run with, and then you can run with them, at least like once a week. And it's good motivation, it's good accountability, and it's another fun aspect of running, the social aspect. One way to find a group is just go on Facebook and look for a running group in your area or search the internet for it. But then we found a lot of friends through running groups, and it makes it much more enjoyable, and you can share goals together and even end up traveling together to races. One of the nice things about running for a New Year's resolution is the simplicity of it. All it takes is a pair of runners, just lace them up and step out the door and you're on the go. No expensive gym memberships or expensive equipment to maintain. It's very simple. We do recommend getting a good pair of shoes. You do not need any of the fancy super shoes starting out, but something that fits your feet good. Okay, so in a future video, we can go into more details about how to prepare for an event as you get more used to running, and talk about intervals, hill sprints, long runs, easy runs, and a good mix of variety, including recovery.
But to start, just get out there and have fun. Make it simple, slow, and take your time at increasing your distance. Don't go too fast, too quick.
Let's just get out there and make it a habit. Because if you could do 3 times a week instead of just once a week, it becomes more of a habit. And again, we go back to what we talked about earlier, consistency.
So to sum things up, here are the tips that we suggested. First, start off really slow. 2, make sure your distance are short and mix it in with walking. If you get number 1 and 2 correctly, number 3 is the consistency. You will have it consistent running, because if you want to get out there at least 2 to 3 times a week when you're starting off, and be consistent. And in order to do that, do number 1 and 2, slow and short.
Yes, and then steps 4 and 5. So step 4 is to have a goal, and one of the best ways to set a goal is to sign up for an event, and sign up for one that's manageable. Don't sign up for a marathon when you're first learning, not even a half marathon. Do something like a 5K or maybe a 10K if you're up to it, but have a goal.
And you'll also find that very addictive and fun in a good way.
Yes. And then you can set up a training plan, which is something we'll cover in a future video, to prepare for that goal. And then the 5th step, to summarize everything, is make it fun and run with friends, and find a group if there's one in your area, and enjoy the nature like you see out here. It's absolutely beautiful, and it is so fun to run in these kind of conditions.
So get out there, set your goal, and good luck to your New Year's resolution. You can do it.
Yes, Happy New Year. And
Happy
be sure to subscribe and like our videos.
Like below.
Yep.
And we'll see you soon.
We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.